Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with a Scraplift Crafternoon where me and my friends find a layout that makes us happy and we scraplift it. So today we are scraplifting this layout by Briana, which is My Life on Paper on YouTube, and she's based this off of a sketch by Lisa Sikorsky with Scrap-a-Sketch and was creating this for the multi-photo challenge for Scrap Timber back in September of 2022. And so she documented her dog, so I thought I would document my dog. This is him laying on my chair that I sit in when I scrapbook, so I can't move. And I am going to use this collection by Echo Park, my dog, and document these fun little pictures and try and stick to her sketch or to the sketch or her layout pretty closely. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I brought in a solid cardstock, and then I'm going to use this one piece of paper right here for at least two of my layers. And I love the little icons on here. Sometimes icon paper is hard to work with, especially as like a full background because it's so busy. But I love that the other side has this yellow, so I can use them for the layering and break up some of that very busy paper. So that's the only downside to some of the Echo Park. It's very there's lots and lots of icons. So I matted my two pictures on white and then black. And then this other picture I matted on like this matte paper that kind of looks distressed and old. Just for a little bit something different. And it's very similar to that paper right there, that grayish tan color. So I'm going to cut a couple inches off of this main piece. And then about 2.5 inches or 2 3/4 inches off of the next one, and then just a little bit more off of this one so that they nice and neatly will get a little bit smaller as you go up, or a little bigger as you go down, whatever way you want to look at it. So, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to put my trimmer away. And so I want to start with this white background paper because I've got that colored or, gray paper at the bottom, so I can break up the white. So I'm inking it with my Black Soot Distress Oxide by Tim Holtz, and just so it'll give a little bit more of an oomph. So I get that down. I consider distressing it with my distress tool, but changed my mind. And so I put that down. So far, I'm kind of where she is. Here, I start to go a smidge rogue. So I move my second layer over. Hers is over further to the right. And then I'm going to get a little bit more rogue, not only by inking my paper, which I don't think she did, but also I'm going to move my third layer over even more to the left so that it is coming off onto that background gray paper. And so the cool thing is with this, my layout, this collection that I have right here, all I have left is some scraps and one single piece of paper, but it was not going to work for this layout, so I didn't use it. So I put my little strip over further just because I wanted it to come off of that background, help break up that boldness, and I just thought that this, having that little bit that coming out of the left side of that top picture looked good. So I felt like I was going to do this. I am going to use a tag, like they had that big, like looked like a 4x6 tag or something instead of a third picture, which I think in the sketch it's 2 pictures. But that's okay. She used 2 pictures and a journaling space, and so I'm just using 3 pictures and a tag, but keeping it in the same general build. So I'm okay with that. So I have attached or tacked down all of the papers and the pictures, and now I am getting out the sticker sheet because I want to tuck a tag in, and I decided I wanted to come over further than just this one tag. Look, I tried almost put that upside down, guys. So, one of these says something about, I work hard so my dog can rest, or I don't remember. Anyway, they're all positive little quotes or things about having a dog. And I love my dog. You might even be able to hear him snoring in the background. I love my dog. He does not like to be too far from me unless his brother's eating, because, you know, he'll follow that. I'm going to move that puppy love. It needs to go down. I don't know why. I was thinking I was going to put something under there, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I tilt that down and I'm going to fill that little gap there above the tag as well. Anyway, I love my dog, but when he is in my room, and his brother is being super quiet, he will usually get as close to me as possible. Now, if he hears his brother in his room, he'll lay in between our rooms, because he has FOMO. He does not want to miss out on anything. And so he usually lays between our rooms or right in my doorway, which pretty much is across from my kiddo's room. So I want to put this little tag that says family, or this little ephemera, but it is too tall. So I trim off the humps on there and tuck it in, and then I'm just going to trim the hump that sticks off. I just wanted to bring that yellow in over to the left part of the layout. And of course, love that word, because he is definitely a part of our family. And I just laugh so hard at how he lays there. And then when I move or adjust my seat or stand up to adjust my camera or make sure I'm in the shot, which I do kind of often when I'm recording, he's like, "Ooh, where are we going?" And he jumps up, or he looks at me like, "Lady, why did you make me get up?" I'm thinking, if you weren't laying right on top of my chair, that wouldn't be a problem. Silly dog. So I decided, since I use that blue puppy love, I would use the Play All Day and then the little puppy on the dog bowl, and have that blue cluster, a cluster with that dark blue in all three spaces. And then there's not a lot of icons left on my sticker sheet except dogs, which I'm going to bring one on. But I wanted some smaller embellishments, but there isn't any except for like the leash, and that doesn't really fit this at all. So I figured I'd use that for another layout. And there is like a puppy paw or something on here, maybe one or two, but I think I've used them all. And I didn't have any left in the ephemera kit because everything in there is words. So I pulled out these Stickabilities paw prints, and I do go back later, maybe off camera, and use my Nuvo Deluxe to tack those down. They were sticky, but I just, felt like it was better to give them a little extra help. So I just put one up here by the Play All Day, one by the puppy dog bowl, I think, and then one down there by where it says peppers. And then I'm going to pull out these enamel dots in gray, and I'm going to cover, a tag hole. And then I'm going to go ahead and use them to do a little bit of extra embellishing. And I feel like that is it. It was a very simple layout. It's so cute, and I love her colors, and of course I love her dogs. And so I enjoyed creating this. It was the perfect time for me to have a reasonably simple layout because I am tired, and I'm recording this Friday night, actually Saturday morning, because it's like 1 a.m. And I have a very, very long, probably 14-hour day tomorrow making cookies and goodies. So at least it's good. Happy stuff. Full of sugar. So please go below and check out all the other ladies who are participating. Please go check out My Life on Paper because she's fantastic and has a wonderful channel. And I hope to see you again very soon. Have a great day and happy scrapping.